The UN Refugee Agency has raised the alarm over the rapid build-up of migrants on the Greek-Macedonian border. The bottleneck began after Macedonia imposed tight controls over a week ago and threatened to shut the crossing altogether. Well, most of the refugees arriving in Greece do plan to travel further through the EU to Central and Northern European countries, which were once considered relatively open to asylum seekers.
Vilket Europa ska vi ha? Vilket Europa ska vi vara? Och mitt Europa, det tar emot människor som flyr från krig.
L'Europe, c'est un ensemble de principes, de valeurs.
People who are in humanitarian need should be allowed in.
Und keine Grenze, kein Zaun der Welt kann eine moderne Völkerwanderung stoppen.
Es gibt keine einfachen Lösungen, die auch nachhaltig und ehrlich sind.
However, in recent months, many European states have been unilaterally reintroducing border controls or imposing quotas on the number of refugees who can actually enter. In February, Norway extended checks that were first brought in last November. Oslo says the move has succeeded in curbing the inflow. Similar measures are in effect at the moment in neighbouring Sweden, and Hungary was one of the first to put up barbed wire fences on their border. Austria has also screened all arrivals since January, with the most recent development, Macedonia partially closing its frontier. Up to 10,000 refugees have been trapped on its border, which prompted a strong reaction from Athens.
Ότι ζούμε την μεγαλύτερη κρίση, τη μεγαλύτερη προσφυγική κρίση, τη μεγαλύτερη μετακίνηση πληθυσμών μετά το Δεύτερο Παγκόσμιο Πόλεμο. Συνεπώς, έχουμε να αντιμετωπίσουμε ένα πρόβλημα που υπερβαίνει τις δυνάμεις της χώρας, ένα πρόβλημα που υπερβαίνει τις δυνατότητες μιας κυβέρνησης, τις εγγενείς αδυναμίες μιας ένωσης, ολόκληρης της Ευρωπαϊκής Ένωσης.
Well, our correspondent Murad Gazdiev travelled to a small Greek town not far from the Macedonian border, and he found out how locals there are reacting to the build-up of migrants in the area.
This is Polykastro, a small community in northern Greece, one of the places that refugees have been moving through, transiting through on their way to the north, to the border with Macedonia, into Europe. This is a small community and life is much slower here. It's much more measured. So this whole crisis has certainly upset things. And it'd be interesting to hear what the locals have to say about this.
On the one hand, we feel sorry for children that arrive, as well as their mothers, as I'm a mother myself. But on the other hand, Greece is so small. There is a fear that we will be evicted from this place one day. When a large number of people gather somewhere, if they're unable to move out and they want to feed their family, what can they do? They will start stealing, even killing, if it gets them money.
My heart hurts when I think of these people, and tomorrow we could be in their place. We feel for migrants, would like to provide them with more help, but we just don't have the possibility, especially financially, and that worries us a lot.
We're not going to get anything here. Nothing will be fixed. Our people and the Greeks have left. Most of them are already in Germany, the Netherlands, or Cyprus. So many asylum seekers have flooded the streets here.
4 new refugee camps have sprung up in this area, and everybody we spoke to, they voiced sympathy for the plight of the refugees. They're having to suffer for wars that they didn't create. The overwhelming fear here, though, is that the citizens of Polykastro and other Greeks, their already weakened economy, will have to pay the price of this migrant crisis that they also had no part in making.
Murad Gazdiev reporting from Greece there. Well, sociologist Aliki Moriki thinks that Greece is being scapegoated due to its geographical position.
The Greek authorities may have been very slow in organizing the hotspots and providing safe passage to the refugees and the migrants that are coming through, but it's not at all responsible for the refugee crisis. We have 10,000 kilometers of coastline which are impossible to police. Some countries want to use Greece as an scapegoat because what they really don't want is to receive a number of refugees that they have agreed to receive. Until the European leaders find a way to address this issue collectively, which is a pan-European issue, we will see the situation getting much worse.